The Union Cabinet cleared a new education policy proposing sweeping changes in school and higher education. In this video, let's discuss the National Education Policy 2020 in detail and see 12 major changes you need to know in this education policy. Before going to the content, please subscribe to Frontliners and hit the notification bell icon. First things first, what is NEP? A national education policy is a comprehensive framework to guide the development of education in the country. The need for a policy was first felt in 1964 when Congress MP Siddeshwar Prasad criticized the ruling government for lacking a vision and philosophy for education. The same year, a 17-member education commission headed by then UGC chairperson D.S. Kothari was constituted to draft a national and coordinated policy on education. Based on the suggestions of this commission, Parliament passed the first education policy in 1968. A new national education policy comes along every few decades. India has had three NEPs till date. The first came in 1968 under Indira Gandhi and the second in 1986 under Rajiv Gandhi. The second NEP was revised in 1992 when PV Narasimha Rao was Prime Minister. The third is released under Prime Ministership of Narendra Modi. Let's see the 12 highlights of the new Education Policy 2020. First one, 5334 system. The 10 plus 2 education system of 1986 has been replaced with the 5334 system covering ages 3 to 18. The new system will cover 4 stages. Foundation stage, 3 years of Anganwadi or preschool followed by classes 1 to 2. Preparatory stage, classes 3 to 5. Middle stage, 6 to 8 classes. Secondary stage, 9 to 12 classes. The second thing is schooling from age 3. As per new education policy, children will be part of early childhood care and education from age 3 itself. This will be executed with Anganwadis and preschool. The former education policy is missing this, in which the education starts from class 1, that is at the age of 6. The third thing is creating Bal Bhavans. Bal Bhavans are institutions which aims at enhancing the creative potential of children by providing them extracurricular activities and opportunities. As per NEP 2020, every district will be encouraged to establish Bal Bhavans as a special daytime boarding school to participate in art related, career related, and play related activities. Fourth one, teaching in mother tongue till class 5. The mother tongue or local regional language will be the medium of instruction in all schools till class 5. Besides, Sanskrit will be offered at all levels. Fifth one, promotion of libraries. A national book promotion policy will be formulated and the required initiatives will be taken for availability and accessibility of books across locations, languages, and genres. Sixth one, Academic Bank of Credit. An academic bank of credit will be established for digitally storing the academic credits earned from different institutes so that these can be transferred and counted towards final degree. The seventh one, multiple entry and exit options. There is a new policy that will be introduced only for higher education which will have multiple entry and exit options. For example, under the 4-year program, students can exit after 1 year with a certificate, after 2 years with an advanced diploma, after 3 years with a bachelor's degree, and a bachelor's with research after 4 years. Academic Bank of Credit will be used for this multiple entry and exit process. Eighth one, changes in board exams. According to NEP 2020, there will be many changes in board exams, under which board exams need not to be done once a year. It can be twice also and conducted in two parts, objective and descriptive. Board exams are designed in such a way that they are conducted to test the knowledge application but not the rote learning or memorization. Ninth one, the report card. The progress card for all students for school based assessment, which is communicated by schools to parents, will be completely redesigned and will be a 360-degree multi-dimensional report with in detail progress of student in every aspect. The progress card would also provide teachers and parents with valuable information on how to support each student in and out of the classroom. 10th one, foreign universities in India. NEP has paved the way for foreign universities to set up campuses in India. Internationalization of education will be facilitated through both institutional collaborations as well as student and faculty mobility. This allows the entry of top world ranked universities to open campuses in India. 11th one, no separation between streams. National Education Policy 2020 has eliminated the separation between science, arts and commerce streams. Now, students will be able to choose different kind of subjects like history and physics at the same time in class 11 and 12. 12th one, NETF, the National Educational Technology Forum. An autonomous body will be created to provide a platform for the free exchange of ideas on the use of technology to enhance learning, assessment, and other fields. In addition to that, about 12 points, some miscellaneous things we need to know about National Education Policy are: first one, the National Testing Agency will conduct a common entrance examination for admission to universities across the country. Second one, B.Ed course. By 2030, the minimum qualification for teaching will be 4-year integrated B.Ed course. Third point, with NEP 2020, there will be a huge development in online and digital education. A dedicated unit for the building of digital infrastructure and digital content will be created in MHRD to look after the e-education needs of both school and higher education. That's all for the video, guys. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Frontliners. Jai Hind.